It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Lake Macquarie Police are searching for two men wanted over an armed robbery at Windale. It's believed the pair smashed their way into the Medco service station on the corner of South Street and Lake Street just after 3 this morning. The male console operator managed to retreat into a back room where he locked himself in. Police say the men escaped with several items. A 64-year-old man has lost his life on a notorious stretch of road north of Saltash. The man was driving south along Lemon Tree Passage Road near the intersection of Browns Road in a Toyota Hilux just after 7:30 last night when the vehicle left the road and slammed into a tree. The man died at the scene. Anyone who witnessed the crash is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Catherine Hill Bay's iconic jetty has been thrown a life raft, with Lake Macquarie Council confirming its intention to save the structure. The New South Wales Office of Environment and Heritage will receive a letter from Council urging it to consider the jetty's historic value to prevent it from being demolished. Councillor Jason Pauling voted against the move and says many residents have other projects they'd like to see council funds spent on.
I don't know that everyone in the city wants that, particularly if we said this is going to cost $7 million, give or take. If it came down to a trade-off between the $3 million required to install the new pool at West Walls End and bringing Catherine Hill Bay Jetty up to speed, I'm pretty sure people in West Walls End would much prefer their pool.
Singleton police are examining links between separate fires overnight, which has seen two golf vehicles destroyed. A John Deere Gator utility was torched on the first green of Singleton Golf Club just before 3:30 this morning. Fire crews were then called to Sophia Street a few blocks away, where they found a golf buggy well alight. Hunter house prices are bucking the trend despite a slowdown in the Sydney market over the past year. Average prices have soared by 16% at Port Stephens, while Newcastle prices have risen by 8%. It's a similar story at Lake Macquarie, where the median price has ballooned by 6%, while prices in Cessnock have jumped by 12%. Average prices in Sydney have fallen by 4% over the past year. Affordable housing, lifestyle and employment opportunities are luring Sydney-siders to the Hunter. It's hoped improved heart health and diabetes care will be the result of a funding coup for Hunter New England Health. Minister for Medical Research Brad Hazzard has awarded $7 million to worthy research across the state. And Jane Gray from Hunter New England Health says a large slice of the funding will be used locally.
Hunter New England Health will receive $2 million in the next 2 years to implement 4 really important research projects. Cardiovascular health is a really important issue here in Australia, so implementing new treatments, finding better models of care to treat cardiovascular health conditions is really important for this country.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Knights dummy half Danny Levi believes the club's attacking spine is starting to gel since the return of halfback Mitchell Pearce. They've also been helped by the return of Kalen Ponga this weekend, with the club fielding one of their strongest sides this season. Levi says the combinations are starting to form.
I think with him, Connor and KP, we try to play a real fast-paced game in and around that ruck. I feel like, especially with Connor and KP, they've got speed to burn. Using them around the ruck, around the big boys, and having Percy there to put them in the holes as well. It's a good little combination we've got.
Meanwhile, locally, Lake Centre Nick Lowe returns this weekend after representing Scotland at the Students' Four Nations in the UK. He'll be joined by Jacob Gagai, who returns from Knights reserve grade duty, and Josh Charles, who's back from a calf injury. Elsewhere, Macquarie's struggling season is set to continue, with Isaac Briggs and Matt Moon both ruled out from this weekend's clash with Maitland. And Broadmeadow Magic is through to the FFA Cup round of 16 for the first time after thumping Canberra Olympic 4-1 overnight in the nation's capital. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 26, 27, 31, 1, 23 and 39, and the supplementaries are 41 and 16. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.